the spot. She throwing the. She doing her dance. She showing her. Top heady, you know I be on that. Standing on like a floor mat. They keep trying to reach me, cause they know that I never call back. Throw it back on her BD. Just know he caught that. Hating, I gotta ignore that. He's a like bro to store at. Top facing, don't ask me to. If we beefing, don't ask me to. In the party, them clappers is clapping. In the party, them slappers is slapping. Ice on the beat, I be skating. I'm pretty, I look like a painting. With a baddie and she looking. Cause the money amazing. She turn off the spot. She throwing the. She doing her dance. She counting up bands. She turn off the spot. She throwing the. She doing her dance. She showing her.
Come do it for me. I'm from TX. Shorty, she come from the BX. Ice in the flame and they need it. You might get a car and it's keyless. Topless, no B6. I'm out in New York, I'm at Sailors. You might get you more if you say less. I'm cooking a wave afloat. They watching my moves remote. Ooh, we bought us some. Left her dozen and sell us the Knicks. Like the flow, Jalen Brunson one trip, man.
She turn off the spot. She throwing the. She doing her dance. She counting up bands. She turn off the spot. She throwing the. She doing her dance. She showing her.
It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Warriors going up against the Bucks. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Kevin McHale. Durant is out there with Johnson. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Wembanyama in at the center. And for the Bucks, Anthony Davis is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Durant. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Tatum in at the small forward.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Durant against KD. For the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity.
And it's the Bucks to start out. Now the starting group for the visitors. Johnson is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's James. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's McHale in at the 4. Now here's Johnson. Pass to McHale. James outside. Here's Durant. Back to James. On the wing, Durant. Beyond the arc. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Porzingis surveying the floor. Pulls it. That's good from Durant. On the assist by Porzingis.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
Pass to Durant. They double team Durant. From behind the arc. That doesn't go either for Durant. Here's Milwaukee. Here's the 3. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 5.
Yes, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Now here's Wembanyama. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And down it goes. 2 points.
You got to push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Up top, Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Tatum. Good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 7-point differential. Johnson with it. And he drives in. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from this.
Yeah, great heads-up play by Durant. Reading the floor and finding the guy with the best shot available.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Adebayo. Anthony Davis comes in for Lopez. Tatum, he's checked in for Fox. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Now here's Tatum. Outside Porzingis. Clock at 4. Tatum passes to Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
He gets a lot of his points on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Porzingis is always ready to let it fly if he's got the room.
And that one is stuffed right through.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's DeRozan. Davis with a screen on James. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Milwaukee making some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Porzingis. Brook Lopez comes in for Davis. And Russell is subbed in for Jason Tatum.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is Shai's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's DeRozan. Still no points. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist by DeRozan.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Lopez. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
Wembanyama from deep three-point land. No good. Unable to win this run. Milwaukee leading by 13. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from the top of the key. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so it's Milwaukee up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
They're looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
On the floor for the Warriors, they've got Stephen Curry. He's out there with James. And it's Sampson in at center, locking down the middle.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Here's Edwards, outside Irving. Pass to Tatum, puts up a three. James with the rebound. Here's Pierce. Nails it from beyond the arc. Pierce has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Porzingis for three. From deep range, KP hits it.
Yeah, I love the answer from Porzingis. Don't sleep on his three-point shot.
They double-team Curry. Pass to James. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
And great vision there to punish the double team. That was well executed.
Now here's Edwards. The three, Porzingis. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
Curry from deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Pass to Sampson. Shoots over Davis. And it's blocked by Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Havlicek. Paul George pulls it in. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with a three. Here's Sampson. Counted by Adebayo. Oh, clanks the dunk.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It goes again. His sixth basket in 7 tries.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
James can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 17. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 15 points in the game. Adebayo finds Gilgeous-Alexander. DeRozan. LeBron with the rebound. 17-foot shot on the way. Poke loose. Here's Sampson. Pass to James. Missed it even after all of those chances. James has gone 2 of 5 from the field here. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Johnson, he's checked in for James. Pass to Havlicek. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Davis. Here's Porzingis. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Porzingis has got 10.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, take it.
Oh! Wow!
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Porzingis passes to Edwards. Now Russell. Tatum from long range. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Tatum's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
Tatum's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
It's Edwards on the wing. For 3, Porzingis. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Durant's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 19.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half. James passes to Wembanyama. Johnson for 3. Doesn't go for him. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Milwaukee out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Watching that show. سكة الدنيا قدامك دخلوها الاول وبعدين هنشوف موضوع الفلوس ده ايه.
لبنان نفسه هو تكريم، فما بالك ان انا هاخد تكريم من اهل لبنان. اهل لبنان صعبين قوي في حكمهم على الفنان، فلما اخد منهم جايزه وتكريم ابقى انا نجحت نجاح شديد قوي.
يمكن نورتينا.
ثانك يو.
اهلا وسهلا بيكي بلبنان.
اهلا وسهلا بيكم كلكم.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Brook Lopez is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's George in at the 2.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
And for the Warriors, they've got Victor Wembanyama. Johnson is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's James. And it's McHale in at the 4. 6 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. James with the rebound. And James has got the ball here for the Warriors. Driving in. Offensive rebound. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Substitution on the court.
Durant finds James. Back to Durant. Off target with the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Irving. Now here's Porzingis. Clock at 6. Knocks it down from distance. Porzingis has got 16 points.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
I mean, that's just elite versatility. How many ways can Durant beat you? Insane handles for someone who's 7 feet.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. From deep, that's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Johnson. 10 points for him.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Porzingis for three. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Step back shot. The bank shot, no good. Milwaukee leading by 22. Outside Davis. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Porzingis. Jacks up a three. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. The three, Porzingis. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
The defense gives Shai all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Pass to Durant. There's the triple. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Driving to the basket, and that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Tatum, a screen on James. Porzingis for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Going inside. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Right side Tatum. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him. And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And this is what they want to see from Porzingis, taking contact and completing the play.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Davis. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Jason Tatum. Fox is checked in for Russell. And it's Edwards in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And James puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
The accuracy of LeBron's shooting is something else. He makes the long-range 3 look easy.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Fires the 3. James with the rebound. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's an even 3-on-3 break.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
DeRozan passes to Porzingis. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for Milwaukee. Getting it done from range. He's hit 6 triples so far. Back to the game after this break.
Take a move then. Do something. Move to LA.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Paul George. Bam Adebayo is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. Pass to Fox. George with it. Shot clock at 5. Irving for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
Curry from deep three-point land. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Substitution on the court.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Outside Davis. Shoots a fadeaway. Porzingis misses.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Curry's shot is off.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's McHale. Check by Davis. Here's Havlicek. From outside, off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game. Wembanyama's checked in for Sampson. Here's Curry. On the wing, Durant fires the 3, knocks down the long J.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
And here's Edwards. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. For 3, that's good from Durant on the assist from Edwards.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Bucks. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Curry from deep three-point land. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Milwaukee. They're on an 11-3 run. For 3, Durant. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Edwards, a pass to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
They double-team Durant. On the wing, Curry launches it. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Durant. Here he goes. Can't connect from short range. Here's Wembanyama. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Wembanyama's got 21 points in the game.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Here's Durant. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Shot's good by McHale.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
For 3, Durant hits a three-pointer. 20 points for him.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And how's this for a response? Durant enjoys coming right back down and delivering the cold-blooded revenge triple.
Home team foul. Kevin Durant. First person.
And he drops it first.
Second team foul.
And that's good as he hits both shots. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Durant, no good. Now Gilgeous-Alexander takes a three. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Johnson finds Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Turning up the intensity. Durant saw his chance and does not hold back.
Tipped away. Spins. Pass to Johnson. Durant surveying the D. So Milwaukee wins it. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis is out there with Jason Tatum. And there's Porzingis, and it's Durant in at the 2. And for the Warriors, they've got LeBron James. Magic Johnson is out there with Durant. Then there's McKay. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, come on, man. That was never going to happen.
KD with the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Warriors. It's a three-point game. Drives to the hoop. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. And the basket is good.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
So fluid off the dribble. Sometimes Durant is just impossible to stop.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Kevin McHale pulls it in. Here's the drive. No good on that one. Pass to Adebayo. The Bucks working the ball around. To the middle. From outside the arc. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Lopez.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
LeBron outside. Durant in the corner. Johnson, the pass to LeBron. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Durant. KD's got 5 points so far.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Edwards drives in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
The tray. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Johnson kicks to McCain. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Milwaukee in the lead. Russell passes to Edwards. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And good read by Edwards playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
Outside, KD. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 4. Russell dishes to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 10 points for him.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And then Durant with the dunk.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. For 3, Edwards. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. So it's the Warriors now. James. Great D that time from Adebayo. Lopez sets a screen for George. Carries it from 3-point range.
And what a smooth 3-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Durant, the pass to Wembanyama. Can't connect from short range. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Edwards finds Lopez. Fade away. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now here's Edwards. 13 points in the game. A nice shot by George.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Substitution on the court.
KD against Tatum. Now here's Durant. 7 points in the game. They set the screen. Can't connect from long distance.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Bucks lead by 14. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
What's up, boys? Rango here.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this.
Let me know what you guys got, too.
So high, I don't know the height. Go down when I butterfly. My diamonds in the night. I probably wouldn't need a light.
Stepping outside with the Rolex on. Bought a couple stocks on the Forex phone. Eliante with the ice cream cone. Sliding in the bag with the high beams on.
No. My mom's lying.
Your daughter just called you a liar. Just so that you know.
Para que sepa, ¿eh?
Because you can see our face is bigger than ever.
It is time for our 100 overall premium option pack and our 100 plus overall premium pack. We're going to start with the 100 plus, fellas. We're getting straight into it today, man. Yeah, that's okay. We expect to see a 100 there. I never expect the plus. I'm not going to lie. Never gotten it. I saw some YouTuber getting invincible in one of these, which was actually kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. Western, that's what we want to see. Driving layup. And we got, oh my God, it's going to be Devin Booker. It's Steve Nash.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got Adebayo. George is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Lopez in its center.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
The shot by Pierce, no good. Bucks leading by 17. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin Bam's main motivation.
Caramel. Pound plus. Abu Jabir. Mexico.
Motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer.
We've got your
He
sweet
worked
side
extremely hard, and now arguably
and
a top 25
your crispy
player.
side covered.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. George against Curry. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
McHale's checked in for the Warriors. Havlicek comes in for Paul Pierce.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Durant, wide open, he fires. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation.
Durant checked in for Stephen Curry. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Up and in on the layup.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And here's Edwards. He's got 13. And there's the drive. They grab their own miss. Shoots the three. And he stays with it. And here's George for three. The Warriors pull it in. Durant for three. DeRozan with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 18. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The shot's good on the assist by George.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it
yo.
James wide open. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Doing
just so
today.
tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Here's
we
George.
are going to have a good stream.
George has got 8 points.
I woke up today. Woke up actually by Mum's girl waking me up, which usually doesn't happen. And so I was like, what happened? What's up? And of course, she told me about the news. The news that as soon as I jumped on Twitter, to be honest, when she told me, I don't want to believe it. We know Jota and his brother, unfortunately, Andre, passed away in a car crash.
It's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so
I don't know if it was this morning or last night. Doesn't matter. It does not matter.
Finished off by LeBron.
RFP Jota and his brother.
You have a point guard who can throw it down.
I couldn't believe it. I woke up.
He really does put pressure on.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now that's some big time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Edwards dishes to Lopez.
Listen,
nice read there from
again,
Edwards.
I don't want to believe it. I really didn't. But of course, my thoughts are
144
for him and his
left in the
family.
first half.
R.I.P.
He gets that one.
And we'll try to continue the stream as normal.
Milwaukee leading by 17.
And try our hardest, but of course,
Lopez
very sad moment. Very
Edwards drives in.
And
Lopez kicks to Adebayo.
Check Twitter, and there was a lot of people that, of course, you know, were tweeting about it.
Edwards looking
a
it
few
over.
idiots, to be honest, that I've sent, you know, I've sent away, I've banned.
Edwards
I don't
got
want to
5
get
points now
old,
this
you know,
quarter.
some individuals that want to retweet certain things, certain replies and stuff.
Pass to
and just send them away. But of course, R.I.P. Jota and his brother Andre.
James has got 3 assists.
It's very, very sad. Hey, couldn't believe it. I really couldn't.
Shooting off the catch.
So, hey, we'll try to continue the stream.
Touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I don't want this to be one of those, you know, very sad streams. Even though, of course, you know, a moment like this is very sad. I want to continue like normal. And I want to keep it going, okay? So, boys, R.I.P. to Jota. For the last time, of course, again, we've all seen the news. We all know. We have seen it everywhere, every single social media, all across Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, everywhere. Even for the first time,
this is the game
jumped on Sky News to see if they were talking about it. I haven't jumped on Sky News in ages on TV, and yeah, it's everywhere. They are RIP. I'll be very surprised
that didn't go.
if they do not.
Finished off by Edwards.
Is
one creative finisher.
For
Edwards
Portugal.
is so fast.
I don't know about Portugal. We'll see. Do they retire numbers for Portugal for nation teams? I think they do, right? I don't know if they do. If they do, then we'll probably end up retiring it. And same thing with Liverpool. I think international teams do it, right? Sometimes it's like a rare occasion. It is. Yeah, I've never heard of a number getting retired for an international team. If it's a thing, then yes, 100%. It should 100% happen. Continue the stream like normal, like we usually do. Every single day, we'll take a look at these and then we'll go from there. But for the last time, RIP Shopper and one for broken hearted. Right, ASY